All right, we'll go ahead and get started. So, quick introduction to myself. What is going on, everybody? My name is Joey. I'm a product specialist here at Everfit. So, I talk to gym owners and coaches just to see how our platform can best suit your guys' business. So, today I have a little slideshow showing off all the features that we have added recently. And then the last couple slides are going to be features that are coming very soon. I'm going to walk through the whole entire slideshow and then jump over to the web platform and show you guys how you can actually use the features and the ones that are going to be coming as well. While I am going through anything, feel free to start typing some questions in the chat. Once I'm finished the whole presentation, I'll run through the chat and get those questions answered. Please just do me a favor and keep the questions to the features that I'm speaking about today. I know everybody has a bunch of features they would all love to see on the platform, and we are going to try our best to get every feature possible implemented. But please don't just start shouting out random features that you want to see on the platform that we currently don't have. So I'm going to go over the ones we do have, ones that are coming soon. Happy to answer any questions about those. So let's get straight into it here. So the first one is going to be kind of expediting that onboarding process for your clients. So we have implemented a nutrition intake form that you guys can add to that onboarding flow that will automatically calculate the client's macros when they fill out that form and automatically assign them the meal plan according to those macros. So for any of you coaches that are doing kind of on-demand style, like low-touch solutions sort of training, where the clients just have access to it, you're not doing more hands-on work, this will be great for you because it'll have them fill out the form themselves. They get assigned their macros and the meals based off whatever form they fill out. Adding single ingredients as a meal. So yeah, now you'll be able to just kind of type in certain ingredients, however much of that ingredient you want the client to eat, and then you can assign that to the meal plan super easily, making those smaller adjustments to the meal plans even after you've assigned it. Kind of along that same boat, adding different size options for those ingredients. So instead of having specific cups or grams or ounces, we have things like small, medium, and large sizing for a lot of like those fruits. Because a lot of people don't really weigh fruit. It's like a medium apple, small banana, whatever it may be. You can now do that with the meal planner as well. Yes, and we added the abilities for your clients to create their own workouts. So now not only do we have that on-demand section where you can give them a bunch of workouts they can just do whenever they want to. If you have clients who are pretty experienced and want to go to the gym on their own and kind of track what they've done, there's a setting now you can turn it on for them, and it allows them to track and kind of create their own workouts right in the app. So you don't have to specifically make new workouts or give them a bunch of exercises just for them to swap out or anything like that. They can kind of give them more power to the clients and have them create the workouts themselves. Couple new filtering options with the kind of client data on that initial client page. So you can now filter by the sign-up date or the invited date. So you can kind of track when you send out invitations to clients versus when they actually sign up for the platform. And for those of you who do kind of phase programming, we just created a notification that it will let you know when a client's phase is coming to an end. So you can go ahead and write the next phase of the program or make any adjustments to the program for them pretty easily. So some things that are going to be coming soon, again, kind of along the style of periodization or phasing your programs, we're going to be adding what we're calling a master planner. This will allow you to see a full program in a much clearer view, allowing you to make a lot of different adjustments a lot faster. Because as you all know right now, if you have, let's say, a 4-week program and you want to make an adjustment to the workouts in week 3 or 4, you have to open up individual workouts, make the adjustments, then save it, and then open up the following week. With the master planner, it'll display easily all in one screen. You can make the adjustments to the weights, the reps, the rest time, whatever it may be, super easily to periodize your programs or kind of have those phase programs. Another feature coming soon is our MacroSnap. This is going to be super cool. This will allow your clients to simply take a picture of their plate, and the system will track the macros and calories of that plate just based off the picture. So if your clients if you give them a meal plan and they're eating something outside of that meal plan, they can easily just take a picture of it. It'll log everything directly into the app, all the macros, all the calories, and if they need to, they can also add different ingredients if the picture for some reason didn't pick up on it. And then finally, we are adding a meal plan auto generator. So as you all know, we are really kind of AI forward. We're trying to add as much AI into the platform as possible to make your life a lot easier. And this is just another one of the AI features we're going to be adding, where alongside with the kind of nutrition intake form that I spoke about earlier, you guys will be able to set macros and calories for the clients. And then we'll have an AI system that will auto generate the meal plan based off those macros and calories. And then you can make smaller adjustments based off of whatever the system generated. You can always adjust it from there. All right, I'm going to jump over to the web platform and show you guys these features on the platform itself, show you how they work. So first, with that intake form in the onboarding flow. All right, so when you guys go into your library and go to the forms and questionnaires and go to create new form, I'm sure you guys know there's a welcome form and a medical history / PAR-Q form already in here, and we have added a nutrition intake form as well. Here is a bunch of different questions it'll ask to calculate the client's macros, and if you need to, you can always adjust these questions. From here, you can add this form into one of your onboarding flows. And that way, when your client fills out this form, it will give them their macros based off of that form. So here, if you want to add that in there, that'll be good to go. And then you can start assigning it to clients and have their meal plan auto assigned to them without you really having to touch anything. Let me go quickly see what was next in the slideshow. Okay, so adding single ingredients and the portion sizes. Yep. So when you're on the client's meal plan, you can go ahead and go to the meal plan. And again, if you need to add any little ingredients, let's say like an avocado, for example, to their lunch, you can go and click add, type in your ingredient, and then again, like half a medium avocado, save that, and then go ahead and add it to the meal plan. And the clients can log that directly in the app as well. Sorry, I keep flipping back and forth here. Didn't quite have these memorized. Adding workouts to the app. So I can't quite show the client app while we're live here, but when your clients go into the client app and they go over to the coaching tab, and at the top on the weekly view, when they can see their workouts for the full week, any day that you don't have a workout assigned to them, they can just click plus and then they can create their own workout right there. In order to allow them to do that, you need to turn on the setting though. So for you guys, whether you're on an individual client's profile, you can go to settings, and then at the very bottom, allow clients to create workouts. Just make sure that's turned on, and the clients can go ahead and do that. You can also change it in your default settings, so it'll automatically apply it to any clients you add on after you change that setting. The filter options and the notification for the phased workouts. So, like I was saying, on that general clients tab, sorry about that. So here, when you can see the list of clients and all these different data points for tracking, if you go up here in the top right, you can add that. And then here we added sign up date and invite date if you guys want to use those data points to keep track of your clients as well. And then again, if you go to your initials, notifications at the very bottom, client's workout phase ends, make sure you turn that on, and our system will give you a notification to let you know the client's phase is coming to an end, so you can add more workouts or adjust their workouts from there. Now for those features that are coming soon. So first I'll go back to that meal planner and show you guys the auto-generated meal plans. So here on the client's profile, in the meal plan, again, once you've already set the macros for the client, you can click generate meals. You can do calories only, all macros, or protein and calories. By meal, you can also filter by dietary information, filter by all recipes, or just your own custom extra recipes. Then you can go ahead and generate. Should take less than a minute each time you're trying to create a new meal plan. and our system will add the recipes and meals based off the macros you've already set. So here it is pretty accurate. Just went a little bit over here. And again, if you need to, you can always make the adjustments you need to fit the exact macros or add those little ingredients like I was showing you earlier. When you are creating your workouts and building programs, talking about that master planner now. So here, for example, if I have a 4-week program and I want to make adjustments to these like later weeks or anything else, with the master planner, it'll pull everything up in one easy view. So as you can see, this is the pull day, weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if I want to go to week 3, make any adjustments, I can easily do that. Like so, kind of same things with week 4. So just make it a lot faster to make those adjustments for your clients' programs, and it automatically saves and you can just exit out. If you want to change the days, you can choose. So like day 3 should be like a push day or a leg day. There's push day, and day 5 will be that leg day. If you want to, you can also just view 1 week at a time. So here's week 1, but it's the pull, push legs for that initial week, and you can make any adjustments to any exercises super easily from here. All right, everybody, I believe. And the MacroSnap. Yep, so this one, again, because that one's on the client app. I can't quite pull that up while we're live, but super easy to use. If you guys know that little plus sign on the client app where the clients can log activities, they'll click that same plus sign, and then I believe it says log food. They can go in there with the MacroSnap. They'll be able to take pictures of their plate. We're also going to be adding a barcode scanner right there. So if they want to scan the barcode of anything they've been eating, they can log those meals as well super easily right in that MacroSnap feature. All right, everybody. I know I see some questions in. Please feel free to keep typing those questions in there, and I'll go ahead and get through to them. Hannah, the only nutrition features. I think she already left the webinar, but not all of them. The master plan is also in there. That should be coming very soon. MacroSnap and meal plan generators coming, Paul. They should be coming pretty soon. They have both. The MacroSnap is going through beta testing right now. So after that beta test is over, possibly just a couple weeks after that. So neither of those should take too much longer to be coming. MacroSnap sounds amazing. Yeah, Armand, it's going to be really cool. It's super easy for your clients to log all their foods, especially if it's something that outside of what you've assigned to them. Some great improvements. Yeah, we're happy to help out, Ryan. Recipes in the Everfit database seem pretty complex for most people to follow if they're new to cooking. Any ideas on how to simplify? Yeah, Gavin. So for that, we do have AI in the recipes as well. So if you find any recipe online, or if you just want to type out a couple recipes, super easy with the AI. You can put in any PDF, any text, or any URL to quickly add some more simple recipes for your clients, and then you can go ahead and assign those from there. Can you create your own ingredients? Not at the moment, Armand. With that MacroSnap feature, the clients will be able to update the ingredients from those pictures, but they would have to be from the database. It should be pretty much every ingredient they can think of, but I don't believe you can add your own specific ingredients from the ingredient database itself. I'm just missing a way to let the client scan and check with my MyFitnessPal because it's locked out of the scanner. Vincent, the barcode scanner will be coming with that MacroSnap feature. So they can just scan the barcode of any of the food and do the portion size and log it right there too. Is the MacroSnap only for meal planning feature? Susie, I'm not 100% sure. So it's not like they can only use it if you have meals assigned to them. They will be able to use it just to log their food. If that makes sense. So we won't need them to have MyFitnessPal anymore. Yeah, so they'll be able to just scan the barcodes directly in Everfit app, and they can log their food that way, just to have everything logged into one place. They won't be able to quite like in MyFitnessPal, you just go in and type white rice and put in 100 grams. You can't quite do that, but if they have the white rice package, they can scan the barcode over there and then put the portion size for sure. Ryan, food scanner, so we cannot use MyFitnessPal. Yes, there will be a food scanner with the MacroSnap feature. Adding individual foods. Will more individual foods be opened up to add a meal plan? I mean, vegetables, not just fruit. Yep, Jayla. So we're going to be adding much more like ingredients as meals, so you can easily add smaller things and make those adjustments for your clients. Will there be a replay of this training? Yep. So anybody who registered will get a recording of the webinar sent to your email, I believe later today, if not sometime in the next couple of days. It'd be nice to have the barcode scanner so they don't need to download another app like MyFitnessPal. Yeah, definitely, Gavin. So there will be that barcode scanner, which would be huge for the clients to keep everything into one place, make it super simple. Great additions. Thank you, Chelsea. How will the macros be calculated in intake form? Is it the same formula currently used under assigned macros? Exactly, Chelsea. Yep. So it's the same formula we use for the auto calculator and the macros assignment. Yes, Alex, you'll get a recording of it afterwards. The part of the meals is hard to know how many calories have each meal. If you change any ingredient, the calories don't change. If you edit any of the current recipes, Elisa, and change the portion sizes, the calories should change according to the edits you've made. Will we have access to a tutorial until we get used to the app? Eric, so we have a lot of online resources. Like if you go to our YouTube channel, we have a bunch of videos that walk through each feature on the platform to help you get the onboarding and kind of get used to it as well. Are there grocery lists for meal plans? Yep, Natalia. So if you assign meal plans to your clients, they will have a grocery list on the client app so they know what ingredients to buy for those meals. Can this be a white label integrated into my site? Yeah, Jimmy. So we do have a white label option. So if you wanted your own custom branded app in the app stores, you can definitely do that. Awesome. Glad to hear it, Gavin. Yeah, Kurt. This is a lot of stuff we've been working on for quite a while. So we're pretty excited to be bringing it to you all and kind of showing you what is adding in. Haley, this one was just about the new features, so I'm not going to be touching on the marketplace today. If you do have questions, you can feel free to shoot me an email afterwards, and I'm happy to kind of assist you or direct you, put you in the right direction for that marketplace information. I think create the ingredients, and when you make a meal, you just add those ingredients with the calories, protein, etc. So when you create a new recipe, Elisa, it does calculate the nutritional information for you. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to, but it definitely does. Is MacroSnap a paid add-on? I'm not 100% sure how it's going to be implemented, Paul. If I had to guess, again, I don't have any information about this. I would assume it's included in that meal plan add-on already, but I'm not 100% sure. Yes, we're trying our best, Kurt. We're getting there. Giant dark mode for the client app. That is not something we're currently working on. And again, I'm just going to focus on the features that we kind of went over in the presentation today. There's meals with one avocado, but some patients need one or two slices. Yes, you should be able to do like a quarter of an avocado or kind of the different weight of an avocado if you want to weigh it out. But a slice could mean much different things to much different people depending on how they cut it. So we try to keep it to like some sort of measurement that we can kind of calculate. Can we still use MyFitnessPal even though you are bringing the features? Yeah, definitely. Your clients can still have MyFitnessPal connected and use it the same way they always have been. Ryan, yes, that is something we're definitely looking to add on and looking to implement for sure. But we understand that everything we would like it to have all in one place. We want your clients to be able to track everything just like MyFitnessPal. So it's definitely something we're adding in. We think this barcode scanner is going to be a huge help and definitely a step in the right direction. Kurt, I don't have any specific release dates for the features that are coming soon. But again, some of them have already been through the beta testing or are currently in beta testing. So it shouldn't be too much longer. How to increase client engagement with these new features. Yeah, Gavin, we actually have a full free online course you can take. If you go to everfit.io, I can show you here. If you go to, oh, no, you can't see that. Everfit.io and go to learning and then go to Everfit Academy. It's a full free course on kind of how you can build and drive your business and increase client engagement on a bunch of different topics you can take if you want to run through those on our website. Master Workout Planner, will they be able to create repeating workouts or when you make a change to workout 1, makes a change for instance all instances of workout 1 in that plan. Yep, Shayla, so that will be coming. And also, the way I showed you is when you kind of pre-build a program. If you just build one workout, you can choose to have a repeat for how many weeks you want to. And then we're also going to add the ability to kind of make those rule sets, or like make like a rule that'll say increase the weight 5 pounds for each exercise in this workout. You can set those on the exercises themselves when you create the workout. So when you add the workout into the program, it'll automatically have those updates too. That'll be coming in like V2 kind of the master planner too. So we're going to be making more updates to that as well. Braden, again, I don't have specific release dates for any of the new features, but like I was just saying, some of them have either finished going through beta testing or are currently in beta testing, so it shouldn't be too much longer for any of them to come out. Susie, you can do everything. Yeah, so you can definitely swap exercises in and out, remove exercises, add new exercises, whatever you need to with that master planner. I'll try again. If I have more questions, can I talk to someone? Yeah, Elisa, so I'll send my email and also our support team's email in the chat at the end of the webinar today, so you can maybe reach out if you have any questions. No problem, Shayla. Yeah, super exciting stuff. For nutrition intake form, it looks like it isn't set up to send a meal plan. If we don't have a meal plan add-on, that is correct. Yes, you do need the meal plan add-on to have it use our database of recipes and assign meal plans to your clients, definitely. So the form could be beneficial if you add in your own recipes. If you don't have the meal plan add-on, you can create up to 20 custom recipes in the in our platform. So if you have the intake form there, it'll pull from those 20. But again, if the 20 don't quite fit the macros you might need, it might not be super beneficial. Surface are already covered, no worries. A big feature of the meal plan builder was creating individual ingredients for meals. Yeah, so yes, so that is out right now with some ingredients, and we're going to be adding more to it very soon. So right now you can do pretty much any fruit like that rating, where you can just add in, throw in an apple, throw in an avocado, however many portions of that fruit you can. And we're going to be adding more and more ingredients to that to make it super easy, just like you're saying. Yeah, so you can add individual ingredients. More recipes are coming very soon, and also more exercises are coming pretty soon as well. So yeah, those will also be just more updates to the platform. Oh, yes, Brandon. So you can, like, if you already have a meal plan assigned to your clients, you can just go in and add individual ingredients instead of like full recipes. Your nutritionist, yes. So we have had a lot more nutritionists kind of onboarded onto the platform. Again, trying to make it easy for you guys so we can have a wide range of coaches or professionals kind of using the platform for whatever they need. All right, everybody. It looks like the questions are slowing down a bit. If you have more questions, please feel free to keep typing them in. Happy to get them answered for you. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and send some links into the chat. So that first link is going to be our free trial. If you haven't yet, we do have a 30-day free trial. You can all give it a shot. You have access to every feature on the whole platform for that 30 days, so you can test it out and see if it's a good fit. We have a pretty active Facebook group if you want to join that and speak to other coaches who are using the platform. If you have any feature suggestions, we do have a website for that where you can go ahead and request those and upvote or comment on any features that you do want to see get added to the platform. We have 24/7 support over email right there. And then my email is the last one down there. If you guys do have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out. Is there somewhere to find all the newest features? So we typically do announce it on our social medias like LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever it may be. Probably the best way to see those early announcements. You'll also, when you log into the platform, you'll get pop-ups when new features have kind of been added. So you can go ahead and start testing them out. Is there a way to have clients fill out a form or questionnaire to determine calories and macros to start with? And then, yeah, definitely, Ashley. So that is what we have added. So if you go into your library, let me pull it up here. So if you go ahead into your library here and go to your forms and questionnaires, when you create a new form, we have added a nutrition intake form. If you add that intake form to one of your onboarding flows, Then a client fills out this form, and based off their answers in that form, it will automatically calculate the macros for that client. All right, everybody. Yep, so the questions seemed like they're coming to an end. So thank you all for joining. Again, hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you all are getting pretty excited for all the new features that have been released and the ones that are coming soon. Yep, no problem, Susie. Virginia, the recording of the webinar should get sent to you sometime later today, if not in the next couple of days. I don't send it manually. I think it's an automatic thing from the system we use. No problem, Natalia. No problem, Ashley. Yep. No worries, Virginia. Happy you can make it even for a little bit. Gavin, no worries, man. All right, everybody. Again, thank you all for joining. If you do have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me or the support team. And again, super excited to be bringing out these new features for you guys. Have a great day, everybody.